up and down on the other side of brave and righteous Terran Republic soldiers gather self-claimed freedom fighters of the new conglomerates to spread violence and unrest across the planet. It's a chance for the ordinary planet men to fight for what they believe is right, although it just so happens that their belief is built upon treason, murder, and torture. In a perfect paradise that is the Terran Republic, a lot of people wouldn't be up for rebelling against such a flawless government. But are they really the freedom fighters that they claim to be, or are they just a terrorist organization backed up by greedy corporations? This is Chino from the Terran Republic Media, and let's find out what really happens behind the lines of the new conglomerates. Now, as a new recruit, I was expecting that the first thing I would receive was a basic training, but it turns out that NC was no ordinary faction. It was a brainwashing that all NC recruits go through at first. Here, soldiers were subjected to NC propaganda, forced to execute unopposing dummies before being locked up in a solitary confinement. So I just came out of the NC's brainwashing process, and it was truly a horrifying experience. Thankfully, I was able to resist the brainwashing because of my undying loyalty to the Republic. But, I can see how weak-minded can easily be manipulated into fighting for NC. Now, what happened at the training facility was just beyond words. But it was when I entered the NC front line that I started to see the true nature of NC. NC arms manufacturers sending a defective equipment because they were pinching every penny to increase profit. Something that would never happen in a highly disciplined Terran Republic. But what was the most disturbing was the absurd amount of team kills at a battlefield, where I get team killed, then get revived to be instantly team killed, then get revived only to be team killed again, and the cycle continued. Now, in the midst of this chaos, I found an NC veteran soldier who agreed for an interview. So let's hear what he has to say. So you are a NC soldier, right?
That is correct.
Tell me, why did you join NC?
Well, I believe in the NC's core values: liberty and freedom.
But now, does it justify the act of terrorism that you commit?
We're not terrorists. The others are the terrorists. We're fighting against the terrorists.
Okay, let me ask you another question. As one NC soldier, do you also commit heinous crimes such as treason, torture, and murder?
No, we fight for the NC. We're the good guys.
Well,
we are stopping those things that you're accusing me of.
This is yes or no questions, okay? And please don't get into politics like that, okay? Anyway, do you believe in a free economy that your faction stands for?
Well, yeah, I stand by the NC.
Now, let me stop you right here and inform you why this NC soldier is wrong. Because NC economy inevitably creates an inequality in a society. And this is very obvious in a way that all the rich and wealthy stays inside the safety of a spawn room, while the poor are shoved into a deadly front line to serve as a cannon fodders. Against all these tanks, literally all of them have bounties. NC bourgeois have no regard for poor man's life, and if they see you, a jabbling pleb, on a street, they will literally use you as a human minesweeper. We're talking about the complete lack of morals. And this next segment of this interview will confirm this cruel nature of the NC. Now, let me ask you again. Are you a terrorist?
Yes.
Oh, so you are a terrorist.
Yes.
So, Is that what NC is all about?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't expecting to get all the confession on the camera like this. Oh. Anyway, because you are NC, people in Terran Republic see you and look at you as a monster. Are there anything that you want to say to these people? Now is the chance to explain your side of the story.
Sure, like they're the
So it comes to the end of the day, and I think I got to see what it's really like to be an ordinary NC soldier today. I have seen its good side, and I have seen its bad side. And I can't quite deny that there is this certain thrill to playing NC. And I can see why some people really gets into it. But at the same time, this doesn't give them the right to commit terrorist activities. This doesn't mean that they can continue to commit crimes against the Terran Republic. But maybe that is the moral of this story. We should be proud that we fight for the right cause as a Terran Republic soldier.